has also changed. That means our model of learning must change. It's happening now, and it needs to happen even more, in more places, for all students, especially for those for whom the current system isn't working. Gone are the days when some students can excel, and others just get by. Our society needs all kids to excel at high levels. And to make this happen, we need to engage our students like never before. Learning is about the information and skills a student has mastered, not just moving through a curriculum.
Same thing with adults.
Don't make a decision about students without students. They play a direct role in their own success, actively engaging with the process to ensure the impact is lasting and meaningful. We need to engage and activate the students.
And then she said, it was the transition system.
Great teacher. Man, that guy was good.
Yeah, but I didn't really get the point about the indexes, and I wasn't too sure about the rest either. But yeah, great teacher.
As clearly demonstrated by our entertainer teacher, activation itself is not enough. A teacher at the most advanced level, level 3, is particularly concerned with what a student does before, during, and after teaching. That is, he is particularly concerned with the product or the learning outcome of the teaching.
I think Dewey was right about 100 years ago when he said our mission in school should be to teach everything that anyone wants to learn. And especially today when we have access to so much information, so much knowledge, so many people, so many technologies, why wouldn't we do that? Why?
Based learning is more dynamic than this, as it actively involves students in their own learning. Inquiry-based learning stems from John Dewey's constructivist theory that people construct their own understanding and knowledge of the world through experiencing things and then reflecting on those experiences. Constructivists believe that children learn best when they ask questions, investigate solutions, create new knowledge as they gather information, discuss their discoveries and experiences, and reflect on new knowledge. In other words, students' learning is not based on teacher-directed activities, as stress recall, but rather they are learning the skills to synthesize, interpret, and evaluate information. Teaching approach. The teacher acts as a facilitator of the student's learning, rather than the provider of information. As well as having an excellent understanding of the content, the teacher also needs to carefully plan their learning units. This planning will involve the teacher either developing an open-ended question or devising a topic based on the curriculum for the students to determine their own questions. It will also involve designing exploration-type activities that activate prior knowledge and engages the students. Typically, the lesson will start with an open-ended question devised by the teacher, the students, or sometimes both. Through the use of carefully planned activities, the teacher will then encourage students to discuss the question and search for their own answers. It is during this process where students gather resources, do their own research, and synthesize the information. They then present and share their findings. Finally, the students will then need to be given the opportunity to reflect on their learning. Through this process, students are building their own knowledge.
Kids with access are learning more productively on their own, outside of school, than we're allowing them to learn inside of school. And I don't think we can ignore any longer that our current grading systems and the structures that we create to evaluate kids and teachers are at best counterproductive and at worst harmful.
We have the same problem in post-secondary.
And now we need people who think creatively, innovatively, critically, independently, with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that no two brains are the same, and every parent with 2 or more children will confirm that claim. So please explain why you trick students like cookie-cutter frames or snapback hats, giving them this one-size-fits-all crap.
How powerful powerful would our world be if our learning institutions were filled with students who are not afraid to take risks, who are not afraid to think. Every student should have an amazing facilitator to support them and to guide them into who they want to become, not who we want them to become.
We can customize healthcare, cars, and Facebook pages. Then it is our duty to do the same for education, to upgrade and change and do it.
We want more options, and we want to be involved in our own learning.
We want to share ideas beyond the classroom.
We want our learning to reflect our living. Keeping us and staying relevant is important to keep us engaged.
Second, we have to recognise that most great learning happens in groups, that collaboration is the stuff of growth. If we atomise people and separate them and judge them separately, we form a kind of disjunction between them and their natural learning environment.
Same thing for adults. Adult learners